What is going on, gang? DJ Av here. I wanted to talk about AI sampling in a copyright-free workflow in full detail, that so everybody understands. This might be my 8th time talking about this, but I wanted to make sure that you know up front that this video is sponsored by SAMPLA, which the link will be in the description box or in the comment section. And speaking of the comment section and SAMPLA is giving away 3 free licenses to 3 people that leave a comment below. So make sure that you check it out if you're interested about it, you're on the whims about it or whatnot. You can possibly win a chance to have a full-on license so you can appreciate what I've been appreciating for months now. Let's get into the meat of the conversation. Let's jump right into the controversy. If you think I'm here to change a couple of people's opinions on AI sampling and if they like it or not or whatever they think about it, nah, that ain't the purpose of this video. I've already done that before and I'm not gonna do it again. I've already told you why I like sampling. It's right in front of you. No copyright strikes. Matter of fact, if you want a whole entire video explaining why I like using AI samples and all that stuff, well, it's on the screen now, and I also will have it linked in the description box. I recommend that you check it out. Matter of fact, I've been shocked by the people that have been more receptive to using AI and their results, like Rsonist. This man has been on demon time.
Beat makers, SAMPLA.
Woo. I'm already knowing. Y'all think that's a fluke. Well, let's see what he did on the other video. What you got for us?
Heat makers. Crack music.
How do you do that? You know the saying, third time's always a charm. Let's see what he did this time. Y'all think I'm playing?
Nobody else has this sample because I created it. Heat makers, SAMPLA.
I already know the vibes. There's people that won't be convinced by that. They'll probably say like, oh man, someone's feeding them bomb prompts and all this other stuff. If you got a problem with prompts and you don't know how to do that, I've done a whole entire video on that I can help you out with. And I promise you, you're going to be a beast at prompting. You know what? F it. I'm just going to play some of the joints I've done using the exact same things that I'm trying to tell you. About 3 weeks ago, I made my sampler video, and then I reacted to this video right here. In this video, Rsonist played an original sample in which I was very intrigued by it, so you know what I did. And here's the sample that he used in this video. Pay close attention. And you already know what I did. I found out what sample he used, and then I turned it into a prompt. I even sent him the prompt because the results were that good. And that was just the intro of that sample. And if you want a result more on the cusp of that sample, I got you there. And even if you were to have that exact same prompt and put that into SAMPLA or any other music generator that exists, the results will be different every time. Hence the reason why I use this. For an example, this ain't the same as this right here. The exact same prompt. I'm just saying. Again, I do have videos talking about how you can get those kinds of results, but let's talk about the inner workings of SAMPLA. When you go to the website, all you have to do is just sign up. It's just simple. Sign up and then go to platform. Once you go into platform, you'll be greeted with a prompt, and it can hold a lot of characters. A lot of the other music generators out there do not hold a lot of characters, and characters are important because that means you can have a very descriptive sample and you can have great results. But if you don't know how to use it or anything like that and you want to experiment, it's as simple as just clicking on prompt library, scrolling down and picking something from right here. You can add stuff, but let's just say we want something 60s Motown style or whatnot, and I don't even have to do that. I could just leave it on lo-fi, for crying out loud. You can choose different styles. You can go over here to the pocket meter, which allows it to be more loose, meaning it will be more human being like, and you can add a soul meter just if you want soul, and then you just go over here and click generate beat, and then there you go. After the process is done, just click play and listen. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just saying, my boy. And if you want to get more specific, let's say you want to do an A minor, so you can have an A minor scale, and then let's go ahead and add a BPM. I'll say 69 BPM. That's cool for me. You know what I'm saying? Just for like Southern stuff or whatever type of style you want. And then you can generate the beat and see what happens from there. And here are the results. Bro, I didn't even try hard. And those results, man, you can't miss with that. You can't miss unless you're just not good. And after all that, you still have more that you can do. You can take that sample, you can go over here to your library, and then you can go to this hamburger menu. You can get the stems, you can download the wave, you can change the title. You can do a whole lot just from this screen. If you look to the left side of the screen, you have more stuff like sound effects, MIDI generator, BPM and key, speed changer. All right, no gang, people still gonna complain. If you're still watching, let me know, but they're gonna say, what you can't put this out on any streaming platform on the market. They don't like it. They don't like AI. And if you are the type of person that would just prompt something and then just put it out as is, bro, you deserve to get your stuff deleted. I'm going to keep it real with you. But if you want to advance your sampling skills and use SAMPLA or any other music generator, for crying out loud, you need to learn how to chop stuff. I got the sample over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it for you. It's this sample right here. Now, I'm not going to go into the detail of what I did in terms of, chopping up the sample, but what I'll do is go into track edit. Now, it's different on everybody's, however you like to work or whatnot, but on the MPC, it's hard to miss. So I got that. Then I got this chop. Now, if you paid attention, I did a couple of things. The first thing that you should do when you are chopping up a sample or looping something is, please, for the love of God, you need to turn the semitones up. Like the original sample sounded like this. It was originally a D minor. So if I turn it up 3 semitones, it's an E minor now. And then I broke down some of the stuff like this. Simple as that. Like I just got busy, you feel me? And now when I put all that stuff together, and the end results will speak for themselves if you put in the time. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about, because, you know, SAMPLA is great. It's very convenient. And I know there are people, they are very, very adamant about how they qualify or quantify if you are a crate or a sampling producer of whatever source. We always get into subcategories or whatever the case may be. Now, I will tell you this. I still crate dig. If you are a crate digger, you enjoy stores. SAMPLA is not trying to replace that experience, okay? You know what I mean? The great idea, the great idea behind SAMPLA is convenience. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use or go and use a piece of vinyl, there is a level of precaution that I know a lot about, and that is when you put stuff out on social media or wherever the case may be, because the adamant point that someone else was trying to make is like, oh, well, they'll take down your stuff on Spotify or on streaming platforms. They will do that as well with your vinyl if you don't clear the sample. And there's a greater chance of you being able to keep your stuff up if you manipulate it. That's it. Simple as that. So let me know how you feel. Again, SAMPLA, the link will be in the description box if you want to check it out. Don't forget that if you leave a comment that you're qualified to win a license. We're giving away 3 licenses. Big shout out to SAMPLA for sponsoring this video, and I hope you have a great day.